Hello, Kelsey Taylor here. Now, before I begin today's video, I just want to keep you guys up to date on some things. I know I'm been getting like a few requests in the last few days. I'll get to them as soon as I can. Like over the next couple of days, though, I'm going to be doing like more movie reviews, and after that, I'm going to be taking a couple more days off from uploading videos onto YouTube. So, but if you're like demanding me, telling me, hey, I want the request now, then I'll do it. Then I'll have to add more day offs onto the calendar. And I'm right now, in the meantime, I'm waiting for my test results to get back. A couple weeks ago, I've been taking a college entrance exam, and I haven't gotten the results back, so I have to wait on it. And also, I'm right now fighting 3 copyright claims on 3 of my Taeyong videos I've been requested to make. And I'm finding them right now, so things are like kind of busy on my end. But right now, today I like to show you some of my movies that are my like really like guilty pleasures. These are the films that a lot of people hate. I can understand why people hate them. I can understand why they're so bad. Like a few of these I talked about before. Like these are really so bad they're good movies in my opinion. And some of these I just kind of like in a way. You can agree with them, you can disagree. So let's begin. Now this first one, I have it like, this is one of those PSP movies. I don't have it on DVD, but I kind of like this one. Is the live action Garfield. The second one I think I kind of like as well, but that's one of the ones I haven't watched in years. I kind of like this one. I kind of like Bill Murray's the voice of Garfield, and I agree the cartoon's better, the comic's better, but I kind of like this one. I don't know. This one I reviewed, I think a month ago now, or something like that. It's Kangaroo Jack, which I said it's a bad movie, but at the same time I kind of like it, mainly for the Kangaroo Jack character. Hey, I'm Jackie Legs. Hey, look how tall he is. I don't know, like some of those scenes, like they're so like really funny in a way, but like the plot is very complicated, like not kids can understand it, but and kind of like misleading. You see the Jackie Legs character just like this, but and I remember on the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, like, I'm sure they don't do it anymore. Like, every year they used to have, like, a favorite fart in the movie, and Kangaroo Jack won. That was for that camel scene. And the black guy from the film rode on a camel to accept the blimp, and that was kind of cool. Now, this one I kind of screwed up picking up, because a lot of people like this movie, but at the same time, some people don't, is the first Cars. Cars 2 is kind of like more of a guilty pleasure, but, I'm one of the few people who like this one. I get it, it is long, so that's why I don't watch it too much. But I think, like, my favorite Pixar film has always been Finding Nemo and Inside Out. And The Good Dinosaur, which I saw like a month ago or so, I really like that one a lot too. And this one I talked about before is Noah. I get it, it's not biblical, but it's a Hollywood movie, so what you expect. It's kind of like done well, it's not accurate to the Bible of the Noah story, I know, but I kind of like this one. I like Russell Crowe as Noah, and I've talked about this before, so I don't need to explain myself again. I had a friend we took to the movie to see in the theaters, and she was like going on and on and on how much she disliked it, and I don't know, we couldn't get her to understand the point. Now, this is another one that I don't watch too much. Well, I kind of like watch it a lot. Occasionally is Oliver and Company. Which I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to say, oh, come on, I like this movie. What do you mean it's a guilty pleasure? I don't know. I've always liked this one. Like if for those of you who don't like it, I can understand, but I thought it's not bad. Now this one, I almost wanted to hate it. I almost, like, I didn't want to see this in theaters, but, it's like, and I was going to pick the original film as well, but I don't know, like, this film got so much backlash, like really bad. Nobody wanted to see it, but thing is, like, it's worth checking out. It's the Left Behind remake starring Nicolas Cage. I like this one. I mean, it's powerful. There's some scenes that got me on the edge of my seat, and like really, really intense scenes. But this one, I really like. I mean, my mom and I are huge Nicolas Cage fans. Maybe that's why. It's just, but like, I would recommend the original film as well, like the original trilogy, but this one I think more people should see. Now, out of all the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, this is the one that got the most hate, and it's the 4th film, Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. This is the Blu-ray copy. I mentioned before we don't have a Blu-ray player. My mom can only find this at the time. This has one of those Blu-ray DVD copy combos, and I like this one. They're right now doing a 5th film, and so who knows, it could be as good or as bad. I don't like. I kind of like this one. Another Nicolas Cage one that a lot of people hate is Knowing, which is again, this is one of those films that really has intense moments, and the ending I cry to. For those of you who see it, you know what I'm talking about. I like this one. I talked about this in my favorite dramas, as well as Armageddon. I get it, it's long. Some of the scenes, like acting wise, very odd, but it's like it has a heartfelt moment in there with Bruce Willis and Lily Tyler, Steven Tyler's daughter. I have to say it right. This is another one I really liked, and the song "I Don't Want to Miss a Thing" sung by Aerosmith is great. Like, you have to admit, the song is almost better than the movie itself. Now, this one's one of my biggest guilty pleasures of all time. I know it's bad. I know it probably developed a cult following, like one of the worst comedies of all time, or like, I have some things to say about it. Is Dana Carvey in The Master of Disguise. Like how can I not like some scenes like the turtle say, like, "You might not turtle enough for the turtle club. Turtle, go get the cheese buttercup. You go get the cheese buttercup." I will admit, though, some scenes like strange now I think about it, but I don't know. Like, I haven't watched this movie in so long, but it's kind of like one of those so bad it's good movies. Like if you want to really like shut your brain off and watch some stupid comedy, this is the one I would pick. Like if you can stand some of it, and this is like one of the films I recall that one of the last major films Dana Carvey did, which I don't think this one bombed real bad. It's just a lot of people hate it. That's why he hasn't been doing as many things as of late. But who knows? Maybe he'll come back someday to do another big budget movie again. Now this one, I don't snowboard, I ski, but I kind of like this film. And this is the one I don't think a lot of people, unless you're a Jim Varney fan like myself, would know. Snowboard Academy. It's kind of like about, I don't know how to explain it. It's a ski resort, like having competition between, like, if snowboarding can be allowed on this, because snowboarding was, I think at this point snowboarding was becoming a big thing. At the time it's mainly just skiing or something. Now snowboard is a big thing to this day. Some of the scenes are like really weird. The acting's like pretty bad, but who steals the show is Jim Varney. I mean, I like seeing him. That's like he's like my favorite part of the movie, is some of those scenes. Like I kind of like this one. Like I said, it's such a very bad movie, but I liked it. This one, some people don't like. If you love the Looney Tunes, you may like this or not. This is not my absolute favorite, but I kind of like this as Looney Tunes back in action. I don't have a lot to say it though, but this is like one of the last ones you really saw hand-drawn animation mixed in with live action. You know, like Who Framed Roger Rabbit. You know, so it's kind of like a rare movie now that that does that. Like, I think like Who Framed Roger Rabbit did like the best way. And this one is one of the films I used to watch a lot as a kid. As I got older, it's kind of like, but I still kind of like it. It's like one of the parts of my childhood is Daddy Daycare with Eddie Murphy. Daddy Day Camp that Eddie Murphy's not in is Cuba Gooding Jr., I think. Wow, that one was bad. Like, really unwatchably bad. This one I still like. It's kind of cute. Some scenes like gross me out, even as a kid though, but I thought this was so funny. The next one is Mr. Deeds, with Adam Sandler and Weiner. I can't pronounce the name. You know, from Alien Resurrection and a couple of other films. This is kind of like the remake of Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. It said Mr. Deeds Goes to Town, but I don't even think they got the name right. This one I still like. Has some funny moments. You know, it's not one of his best movies, but this one I like. The next one, the Beethoven sequels. The second film I like the best. I'm talking about mainly the third, fourth, and fifth movies in this Beethoven's The Pooch Pack. And there's been other Beethoven movies that have the dog talk or something. I don't know much about those, but like third through four with Judge Ronaldson, I think, yeah, and then Julian Sweeney, and the fifth one I don't remember who was in that, but I like the Beethoven movies. Now this one, I admit, this is like, I feel very, very, very guilty, like very sickening to show this, but as a kid, like, I was a huge Mike Myers fan at the time. I loved the Austin Powers films, and I remember seeing this at theaters. Like, I know the book is better. The movie's kind of like, you can say it's kind of mean spirited in a way, but at the same time, kind of like his live action is Cat in the Hat, and right now they're doing an animated remake of this. Hopefully, it's better. The Grinch, the live action Grinch, is a better movie than this one, though. But I mean, I think I said before I hate this film, but I don't hate it. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I wouldn't recommend it, though. But if you love Mike Myers, just turn your brain off. And I really don't know. It's like, if you love the books, you can say it's very disrespectful to Dr. Seuss's work. This is one of the only Spy Kids movies I own, and one I haven't watched in years. I remember seeing in the theaters when, this is before 3D became a big, huge trend, like, in the last 5 years or so. This is the third film, Spy Kids 3D, Game Over. Very cheesy, but it's another one I haven't watched in so long. Now this one, I haven't watched in so long, but this is one I watched all the time when I was like, I think in 5th grade or something. George of the Jungle 2. The first film, I think is better. That's another one I haven't watched in years. But this one I used to like. You know, there's some movies I have in my collection I had for years. Now, I gotta show these later. Now, this is another one I haven't watched in years. And there's some of those I haven't watched in years. I saw this in theaters with a friend. Like, I'm a huge animal lover. It's kind of like with the same deal they want to do with the live-action Garfield. Is Marmaduke, based off the comic strips, like making it into a feature film. Marmaduke. I thought this one was okay. Now, these next ones, like some of the Ernest films, like this one, technically it's not really an Ernest film, but you can say it is, because Ernest is on the cover. Really, he doesn't appear until in the last few minutes of the movie. So, it's Dr. on Moonbeam. Like, this movie is very strange. Acting very strange. Plot kind of very not easy for today's time. But the music in it is the best part of the film. Like, it's great. And Ernest at the end is also, like, two best things in the movie. The music and Ernest at the end. And I picked also the other Ernest films. Like After Scared Stupid. These are the ones that are other guilty pleasures. Ernest Rides Again. Slam Dunk Ernest. I had Goes to School Somewhere, but it disappeared. And the other direct to video Ernest sequels, Ernest Goes to Africa and Ernest in the Army. I have here in this essential Ernest set. I like Ernest. I like all the Ernest movies. I've done a video talking about all the other Ernest DVDs. If you want to check it out, where I explain my opinion on every single one of them. Now this one, wow. I don't know how I can still like this movie, you know? Like, I know it's bad. The animations is a good thing. Some scenes are really disgusting. I kind of handled Adam Sandler doing the voice of Whitey. Hey, you gotta go to the mall and get out and stuff. And I know it gets annoying at times, but I still like it. It's 8 Crazy Nights. Admit it's a funny, bad animated movie. I really admit it's bad, but I still like it. The next one is Beverly Hills Chihuahua, which I have not talked about before, but it's another kind of same deal. Marmaduke. Like I like this one. It's okay. It's not one I watched too much. I remember seeing it in theaters. I think it was the first year where I stopped going trick or treating. I saw it on Halloween nights. So yeah. And the next one, a lot of people dislike. Some people don't mind as much, like me. Spider-Man 3, and yeah, this is like the Spider-Man film, the same Raimi ones that people hated, but I'm one of the few people that actually like this one. The next one is Mr. Bean's Holiday. Bean the Movie is a much better film, but I like this one. I talked about it before. This was my introduction to the Mr. Bean character, and from there I just like the Mr. Bean character, like even more in the TV show and in the first Bean film. Now this is the one I forgot to talk about in my favorite movie sequels. I have this on the DVR, is Evan Almighty. And I know it doesn't have Jim Carrey in it, but hey, there's a character from the last film. Steve Carell played Evan Baxter. Like, he's in this one. Morgan Freeman comes back as God. Like, this one's really not bad. You should just check it out, though. Wanda Sykes was really funny in this, and it's just one of the, like, Jim Carrey-less sequels that doesn't suck. But actually, the only one that does not suck. The others really suck hard. Now this one I've not watched in years. Another one. And, this DVD I don't even think doesn't work anymore. My mom just, found this. This is the one that's been lost for years. is the live action Scooby-Doo. The original Scooby-Doo cartoon I like better. And there's even a sequel to this live action one, another one I've not watched in so long. I used to like this one. I thought it was really funny. Yeah, I think my views would change on it as an adult, but like watching for nostalgia factor, like I'd be watching going like, wow, did I watch some really bad films back then? I never, like as a little kid, I had no brains. Now the last one, something I really, really want to talk about. Like, you might be wondering my thoughts on it. I've used some clips of it in some of my videos. This is the one I think some hardcore fans did not care for as much, or I don't know. Like, this film, nobody went to see this. I remember when the movie came out to theaters, I begged my mom to see it. She'd be like, oh, don't worry, we'll go see it. A month later, it was gone because it bombed, and nobody went to see it. And Mom was like, oh, I'm so sorry, and I almost didn't forgive her for that. And when I watched this, I remember kind of like being like, it was a good, but kind of like not as impressed as I wanted to be. But I find myself actually watching it a lot because of how much I love this cartoon, like the original cartoon. I've seen clips of the new one. I don't know what to think of it. It's the Powerpuff Girls movie. This is kind of like one of those origin films, like you see like how the Powerpuff Girls became superheroes and things like that. Kind of like, I really wish it was something really different, you know. But I still like it, you know. It's just Powerpuff Girls find Mojo Jojo, and yeah, that's all I have to say. Those are my guilty pleasure movies, and stay tuned tomorrow if I can to talk about a really good Christian film. Its sequel came out like a couple weeks ago. I really like to talk about it, but like I said, I'm right now busy with other things, so don't worry, I'll get to requests as soon as I can. I really like to get these videos out. I just need a break from the Animashes, but like I said, I'm not going to ignore your requests. I've been listening. I'll do them, so please be patient. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.